Greetings and welcome to another weekly Vault video. Slightly delayed because of the whole servers being offline, but I figured I'd be a little proactive, may have a little less work for myself later, and I'll just record basically my weekly recap part of my, usually like the tail end of my video. So hopefully you guys stick around for it. Hopefully you subscribe if you're not, like and all that good stuff. Enjoy the video. I love how I always I always seem to fix my sleep schedule just in time for like a WoW patch or something, so I have to sit through all the maintenance. Feels good. Been a little wait. Remix really only gonna last 103 days? What the fuck? Seems like not a lot of time. If they're gonna use it to like, I don't know. That's like the stopgap until the expansion. Whatever. Let's pop some vaults. As long as we make it past the loading screen. The bar is filled, but no one is home. Big things right here. Big boots. Raid boots. The good boots. Alright. Alright. Right. Servers are doing just fine. We regenerate that that loot. Oh shit, there they are. Oh, it's all okay. I literally all I saw was this, and then I hovered over this and I see fucking leech antenna. Let's not look at anything else, right? I already got an idol. God damn. Fuck. Like fucking the best trinket, which like it's a hard choice. It's like, yes, it's a really good trinket, but it's kind of annoying to play around. And like if I am on like Dimensius prog, for instance, we're doing Nexus King for like the next like week or two. Hopefully it's just this weekend with it getting nerfed. Like you don't actually use antenna on Dimensius. This is like for, you know, min-max. You don't have to move around, you can collect the balls. But if I don't take it, I'll like probably never get one. I'd usually like use Sim to help me pick, but it's so like a trinket versus boots with an effect, right? My let's say my informed choice. I'm just looking at the WA drop optimizer stuff for the pieces of loot, and it's like antenna is like 30k for Fury, which like again, it's pretty good for a trinket, but it's not that like amazing because like the boots are still apparently 50k. Or heroic to mythic boots, so I think I'm just gonna pick them, you know. Go for like, it sucks because it's leech too, but I think I just want to go for the old reliable. Like, you know, I'm not gonna be in on soul hunters very often. I did get a kill of soul hunters this last week, but the chances of me being in like every time we kill it for like the next like week or two until we start extending, chances are kind of slim. Pick it and move on with our lives. I also think what I can do today. I hope I could do this today. Might be a little. Might be kind of a waste of the crest because I could like max them out like infinitely in 2 weeks, but I think I want to see if I can squeeze out this Gilded of the Ethereal. Definitely do the weapon. That seems like the smart choice. Okay, there we go. That's all I needed. Still got 30 at least for my. I should have maybe held off on that other upgrade because now I only get to do one augment crafted piece now, but whatever. It'll all be fixed in 2 weeks. 720 exactly. And I'm gonna keep things moving. I got more characters to log into. Not too shabby. 2 boots in 2 weeks. So please don't give me that retrieving character list. I can't deal with that. Been waiting for so long with the servers. Definitely checking. I've had a few mistakes the last 2 weeks on my paladin of opening in the wrong loot spec. Is it gonna do this to me again where I have to like regenerate it? Regenerate it? I'm surprised, like, I'm a little surprised there's as many people here. I thought like a lot more people go right into remix. Don't I already have a helmet, or is that not this character? So legs or a helmet, maybe. Both are on the table as being decent little upgrades. I'll go for the helmet, because if I get shit next week in the vault, I can just socket it right away, and it's like definitely locked in for the rest of the expansion. Then I have to get that Gilded of the Ethereal on my warrior, because now all my other characters get cheaper stuff, even if I'm not going to spend anything right this second. I'm excited though. Okay, we're 2 for 2 for reliable upgrades. Quick thing I want to share before I pop this vault is when I was doing my mythic 2 out of 8 clear, I did it yesterday, Monday of all days, and it was a real slog killing Plexus Sentinel, man. Like every pug group I joined was just terrible. And then after I did kill it eventually, I ended up getting like super sick. So I spent my Monday was very bad to start off the day. So hopefully this makes up for it. Checking loot spec on a character that does not matter for. Big things, come on. Already got my shoulders, already got a myth weapon. Might be slightly better statted though. And boots, which don't need those at all. Yikes. What else can you buy with tokens? Sockets, but I don't really need one. Well, I guess I do need to get rid of my belt now. This is the only thing this character doesn't have is like a belt right away. I take a socket for my crafted belt or whatever I'm about to pick, or craft whatever. That's his Mog. His Mog, technically. Crap, I won't wear. I think my only real choice is either tokens or like maybe this weapon for different stats, but this verse more crit, no mastery. It's hard to say. Do a quick little sim, assuming WoW Simcraft isn't completely broken right now. Well, Simcraft might not be broken, but it's definitely fucking loaded up right now with people. Might be a go to a different character and come back and pick angle. So I'll do that because I kind of figured out how to do that last week. Let's say if I figured out, I mean, it just makes more sense, I guess. Come back to my Warlock in a minute. All right, while the Warlock sim is a cooking, let's cook this vault on my Mage. Ew. Bracers, isn't it? Yep. Is Soleil's better than Signet? Kind of equal. They're both kind of like down there. Looks like an AoE, which is like mainly what I do on this character because I mainly do keys. It looks like Soleil's is indeed better in the AoE. Sucks. There's like a lot of raid trinkets and stuff I don't have. I could definitely pick it as it's probably the smarter pick. It'll be my second myth trinket. I can get my trinkets upgraded fully. And if I get like an Azakarian Parapodion myth or whatever else, just be a free upgrade. Buy a Void Core, eventually with boost. Whatever I will do. Alright, suck Treggyz. Apparently a 46k 46k downgrade for that other weapon, so I pick tokens. Love tokens, don't we? Yeah, it's like crap boots I would never downgrade, right? From the Soul Hunter boots. So I was just thinking Mog. Basically Mog is like the only real choice here. Like maybe for different stats, but it's just not better at all, so you pick tokens, probably just buy a socket for the eventual belt I'm gonna craft. get rid of the delve belt thing. And it's like, to be fair, after pulling this thing from the vault last week, it's like there's almost no way I'm gonna get something super good the week after on this character. That would have been insane. Like Suck Treggyz would have genuinely been blessed for a loot. Gotta do the outlaw rogue thing. How is my vault gonna look? Decent. Oh boy, that inspires confidence. Again, that's a week where I'm gonna be missing if it's all going away. Is there a chance to re-roll the vault? Oh, never mind. Too late, too late. I do a little hero raid on my rogue, even though it's like wrong boots, wrong neck. You just go for myth legs. The thing I should have looked at first, but you know, just giving the old raid slots a little gander. Not looking too bad all of a sudden. Even though I was having this like war. This trinket is this delve trinket, I should say. It's still surprisingly good. Whenever the I guess in 2 weeks, whenever the turbo boost is fully activated, I might be doing whatever I have to do in delves to buy myself a hero trinket of this one. This thing has been like, this thing is still outsimming like my pacemaker and stuff. I'm just wearing this for like eye level, but like there's like, I think I'm still supposed to be technically wearing this over one of these two, so I was pretty floored when I saw that sim, but who knows, it's probably not as good of chances now that it's like here a champ 8 out of 8 versus hero 8 out of 8 and myth 8 out of 8, right? Like these will just be a little bit better, but if I could just buy this at hero track, maybe it'll still be best, but I'll find out in a week or two. My rant about the delve thing, like this delve boost thing they're doing, is like that's something you could probably do like 2 or 3 weeks into a season instead of waiting 10 weeks for just hero loot, you know. Come on, Blizz, you can throw us a bit more of a bone, us delve players. Alright, I got my Raven buff for the Demon Hunter. Ew. Hey, it's the thing I was talking about, except it's veteran track. The neck might not be a bad idea. I have a shit ton of crit, and I could probably afford to drop some. But the real question is, do I ever consider using Ringing Ritual Mud on a Demon Hunter? Yeah, it's a little down there. I think it's like that. This trinket is like specifically good for like Brewmaster, if I remember right. It's not much. I don't think it's good for like any other tank besides Brew. So I think I just instant pick this. Bit of a stat swap. Hero to myth upgrade. I won't complain about that. So nice seeing the Gilded upgrade, the discount. My characters are going to be doing so well from here on out. I think that's my last vault. I need to check my DK. I don't think I did a key on my DK, but did I do a delve? My Monday almost dying. Not really, but really threw off my plans, so I can't remember what all I did on my DK or not. So I will say, should have mentioned this earlier in the video. More than likely, I'm gonna be a little busy doing remix stuff. So more than likely, next week's vault video might be a bit slim, or it might just be like a key on some characters. I guess we'll see how much I enjoy remix this time around, if I'm digging it or not. I do have something, but what will it be? Oh boy, veteran bracers. Guess we'll just insta pick that. Hey, there wasn't much it could give me that would be exciting for veteran, but like, damn, dude, Treggyz unlucky as fuck. do think with that is the... Should be the last vault I got. One thing I want to do before I let you guys go back to myself, or leave it back to myself, because I recorded my outro. I was going to make myself my remix character. And I kind of already decided I wanted to play a panda warrior, so we're fucking doing it. I'm just trying to remember what my Warlock looks like, so I don't make a carbon copy, but I really can't remember what it looks like off the top of my head. I've been wearing that stupid helmet the last few weeks, so finally, for the name chosen long ago, ready for this moment. We're fucking ready for remix. Where does the character go? Where does it belong? The remix, boy. Put it in place on my monk, and I'll move my monk back up. Or my evoker. My evoker doesn't really do anything right now. There we go. The reason I'm doing a panda warrior is they announced the heritage armor, and there's like 3 versions of it. One for neutral, one for horde, one for alliance, and I... just in case the requirement is you need to be a alliance panda to get that one version of it, I'm making this one an alliance panda. So we're in. Oh fuck, I forgot level like fucking 1 Fury Warriors can only use one-handed weapons. It's like level 12 you need to be to have Titan's Grip. Level 11. Whatever. Just coming back to the recap, whatever, however I'm gonna cut this up. I suppose like not a whole lot happened this last week. I don't know what I'm going to talk about when I'm opening my vaults, but as far as prog went, we like Evade didn't get to do much prog. We did kill Lumathar again, of course, which happy. I was probably, I'm not sure again what I'm going to talk about during my vault opening part. A little concerned we weren't going to be able to re-kill Lumathar at first in the week, but we did do it. So we got to do like, I don't know, 8 or 10 pulls on Forge Reaver or Raz. Sort of, you know, the first real like step up in difficulty in the raid. Like Lumathar's, you know, not free, but it definitely is like an easy fight once you get used to it. And getting to do a Raz a little bit more is like, it's going to be kind of an interesting fight to set up and do for us. I think we'll be able, we like definitely provided enough time and everything, and we're going to get another weekly buff this week. Like we're going to definitely be able to kill a Raz at some point. It just might take a little while for Evade. It'll probably the big determining factor will be like when I fully cut out heroic, you know, because we're kind of like, it's like, sure, there might be like astral antennas and like boots missing on a few people, but it's sort of like, you know, patch is happening today. The turbo boost is not starting today, but we do get like the extra eye level on like hero and myth track pieces, and you can upgrade your crafting gear more. In a few weeks, we get only like 2 weeks from now, we get to fully turbo boost it up and like buy raid pieces. So it's like if people are still missing things, I'm sure they can just buy it then. So I'll probably like maybe like this week we'll still do a full heroic, but then like next week we'll cut it back. I don't know. We'll see. See what people are doing, how people are feeling. I would like to move on. I suspect we're gonna be doing a Raz for a while. And then it's like beyond that, it's like Fractals. I think with enough time we could do it with like the weak auras and stuff, as soon as people get used to like letting the weak aura dictate everything, you know. Cough cough, midnight stuff. I haven't fully looked into everything. I'm kind of like I'm the kind of person, I sort of like when news and stuff like happening with alpha and stuff, I'm kind of like meh, you know, whatever. At the moment I'm like, I'm gonna let it ride. Mentality is like, I'm a little worried about some of the nice weak auras and stuff we have out of combat things, but I'm gonna miss some of my in combat weak auras too, a few of them. Like my like outlaw rogue thing that like pops up like the funny legendary rolls and stuff like that's good. I don't think there's any way Blizzard's gonna be able to replicate that in game without making it part of the fucking base spec or something. But we'll see how that all pans out. Definitely think Evade could do fractals with enough time and everything. Soul Hunters as well. Again, it's gonna be like I think it's gonna be like pulling teeth though, trying to get some people to do the soaks right, because it's just like it after doing the fight a couple of times on Mythic with like Wa, it's like you know, you get like the sets of people who like do the soak very well. They'll like clean up the room very, very well. Like they'll even do like the other group soak they should have done that like they just didn't even bother. So it's like just do it, please. just please go and do it, man. That's all we're asking. And then I guess yeah, it's sort of not the greatest segue, but talking about WA or Prog, more more what's his face, Nexus King, Salad Bar Prog. We did make it to phase 3. Yeah, we had like 1 or 2 pulls to phase 3, not like super clean, right? Not like this is it, this is the kill pull, right? But hey, we saw it a little bit. And I think my personal interpretation of the fight is like I so far like it, although might have joked about this last week. Don't do that fight drunk. The phase 1 ghosts are a little too hard to do when you're a little intoxicated. When you're not intoxicated though, it's pretty fine. I think I fucked it up like twice just because it was like in the middle of the dragon, in the boss, you know, turned around looking at a weak aura, turn around looking at some other bullshit. Probably kill Nexus King this week because it's there's a bunch of nerfs coming for Nexus King and Dimensius on Mythic, so hopefully maybe the end of the tier for WA is coming up pretty soon here, in a couple weeks. Maybe we'll see how all the changes pan out, or if there's any more nerfs to be coming. We will see. Kind of like still just like checking WoW head. Like me myself, I'm pretty excited for today. My plan is, I think I'm still gonna do retail WoW stuff. Think we're still gonna raid and everything tonight, as long as the servers do come up in time. I'm only a little worried that may not be the case, but we still got 3 hours as of recording. I think my plan will definitely be get on WoW, get my vaults, hopefully get my Gilded of the Ethereal on my warrior. You guys have probably already seen if I've done it or not, or if I just need to do a few more keys on my warrior to unlock it. I think after raid, my plan tonight is definitely just like do remix for a while, so I'll probably stream that. Might be a few extra days. Few days here of like me doing like remix on stream. I'd just be like fucking palling about like raid into remix into raid, vice versa. Hopefully that'll be the case. Because you know, coming into remix the first time, I didn't know what all was going to be happening with it. And now that I have, you know, I played through a remix event, I'm excited to get a bunch of transmog and stuff. And it's also going to be fun to go back to like Legion again. It'd probably be like one of the versions of Classic I'd maybe be interested in like going to do that, but like I don't know. We'll see what actually happens when Legion Classic is actually like looming 3 or 4 years from now. They even make it there. Who knows what they're going to do with WoD? I think they'll still do a WoD Classic. I think Blizzard is like milking and milk it all the way. Shadowlands Classic, baby. Anyone needs Torghast runs, hit me up. I don't know what to talk about. There's a bunch of like midnight news, but like I didn't really look into a whole bunch of it. I guess I could like glance at some of it for now. Actually, shit, you know what I can do? I've never actually watched this. I've been a little too busy playing Ghost of Koresh, so fuck it, here we go.
The light guides my steps and illuminates my path. The light flows through me, and by its grace am I made one with all that is sacred. The light
Liadrin, it has begun. I need you with me on the wall.
Gorthamar, the void will envelop us soon. Only the light can save us now.
No. The time for prayer has passed.
The Sunwell will not fall. Not while I draw breath. Little elves. I can see you grow weary. How much longer can you hold out? Flee and save yourselves.
Liadrin, don't.
Light be with you. You see? She understands it's hopeless. Soon, you all will. The light guides my steps and illuminates my path. The light flows through me, and by its grace am I made one with all that is sacred. The light guides my steps and illuminates my path. The light flows through... I know that I am unworthy. I don't know if I deserve your help, but I know my people do. Please give them strength. I admire your spirit, but that will not save you. Soon, I will break your world.
You can't even break one elf.
This darkness comes to devour everything. And when it is finished, there will be no more light. Without your aid, we will perish. I beg you, help us. The Sunwell will not fall!
Not while we draw breath.
I won't lie. Not the most like, oh shit, I can't wait to play this cinematic I've ever seen. Uh, for all of its criticism, even like the Shadowlands cinematic was like at least it has like the Sylvanas ripping the crown open, right? It's like, like oh, it's Zalatath again. I think, like, I imagine we do like Zalatath is going to be the big bad of this expansion, right? It's like because like she's already been like throughout all of War Within story. It's like we're already kind of like bored of her, you know? Kind of like wouldn't mind a new villain, but like maybe it'll be Zalatath for like the halfway point, and maybe there'll be some other big bad guy next or something. But we'll see. We will see indeed. Just like we'll see if the servers ever actually come up. Try not to get too excited about stuff when I know it's still going to be a ways off, and I'm also still of the opinion where it's like I'm not like chomping at the bit for new WoW stuff. Like I'm excited to play remix and stuff today, but like I'm not ready necessarily to jump right back into like a new WoW expansion. You know, give me 11.25 and 11.27. Give me like 3 or 4 months off, please. It'd be nice to have like January through March or so of like not having to actually play WoW, maybe. Or only playing WoW very casually. It's just me though. Might not be everybody. Anything else for me to talk about there, kitty cat? Sure. Well, we'll see how everything pans out with the remix and everything. I'm hoping I do make it on the video. I want to make my remix character. We'll see what I do. Won't go back over it if I already talk about it and go over it for like 5 minutes or whatever. So I think on that I will definitely let you guys go. Best of luck in your vaults, which again I kind of wishing myself that because I haven't opened it yet. It's gonna be a weird back and forth loopy video for me. But yep. Enjoy yourselves. Hopefully you guys get good vaults. Enjoy remix if that's what you're doing. Enjoy whatever you're doing. We'll be back next week for another one. Remember to subscribe and all that. I'll see you then. Later. Bye for me and Raven. You narrate. Little terror. Eating my mic.